Every time I open a new Claude chat, it feels like I'm starting the same office meeting again. I have to say the same things again. Who is my audience? What style do I use? What format do I want? I paste the same long note from Notion again and again. And if I forget one small line, the answer comes wrong. Very irritating, no? Now, this is where Skills 2.0 helps. Let me say it simply. A skill is a saved instruction. You make it once, you install it once, then you call it with one small phrase. The new version also tests the skill before you trust it. So you are not just guessing. But the best part is this. You can start a skill from your phone, you can be in the lift, send one short message, and your laptop can do the work. Let me show you the full loop. A Claude skill is just a saved instruction file. That is it. You write the instruction once and Claude can use it again later. Think of it like a small office checklist. If you have a checklist for making a report, you do not explain the whole report style every Monday. You just say, use the checklist. Inside a skill folder, the main file is called SKILL.md. Think of it like the main instruction sheet for the skill. It has a name, a description, a trigger phrase, and the instructions. There are also two switches, user invocable and system invocable. If user invocable is true and system invocable is false, only you can call the skill yourself. In simple words, Claude will not start it on its own. But if system invocable is true, Claude can wake up that skill when it thinks the skill is useful. If you mix these two, the wrong skill may start at the wrong time. Then you will waste half a day wondering why Claude is behaving strangely. Now 3 words get mixed all the time. Prompt, skill, and agent. A prompt is one message. You type it in the chat and it works for that chat. A skill is a saved instruction. It stays ready so you can use it again and again. An agent is more like a helper you send away to do a job. Think of it like normal office work. A prompt is like saying, please format this email. A skill is like giving someone your email style guide. An agent is like asking a teammate to research something and come back with the answer. So if you need one small repeat task, make a skill. If you need a separate helper for bigger work, use an agent. That is the simple difference. Once this is clear, you stop building the wrong thing. Skills have 3 levels. Level 1 is very small. It has a name and a description. Use it for simple work, like format this text in my normal style. Level 2 has fuller instructions. It tells Claude what output to create and what mistakes to avoid. Small example, turn this newsletter into LinkedIn posts, but keep my tone and format. Level 3 is where it becomes powerful. Here the skill folder has more than one file. It has the SKILL.md file. It also has your audience notes, your point of view, sample outputs, and maybe small scripts. What I mean is this. You are not only giving Claude an instruction, you are giving it your working style. So when the skill runs, it does not sound like random AI. It sounds closer to you because your examples and your thinking are sitting inside the folder. Now, when should you make a skill? Use my simple rule. If you do the same AI task 3 times in 1 week, make it a skill. If you do it only once, do not make a skill. Then you are just creating one more thing to maintain. Let us do small math. Suppose you spend 20 minutes giving context before one task, and you do that 4 times a week. That is 80 minutes gone. Not on real work, only on explaining the same thing again. That is why I keep skills only for repeat work. If a prompt saves you time every week, make it a skill. If it does not, leave it as a normal prompt. Simple. Now the nice part, you do not have to write the skill file by hand. Claude can help you make it. You open Claude Code or Claude Cowork and type skill creator. That is the command that starts the helper. Then Claude asks you a few questions. What should this skill do? What should the output look like? What should it avoid? After that, it writes a draft skill for you. Then comes the test. This test is called an eval. In simple words, eval means checking the answer. Claude runs the same task with the skill and without the skill. You compare both outputs. If the skill output is better, you approve it. If it is not better, you tell Claude what to fix. I did this with my N8N workflow skills. The output became much more steady without me rewriting everything. Now here is the part many people miss. You can start a skill from your phone. In Claude Cowork, there is a feature called dispatch. What I mean is, your phone can send one small command to the Claude session running on your laptop. You scan one QR code. Your phone connects to your laptop session. After that, you can send one text message from your phone. That message starts the skill on your laptop. Think of it like this. Your phone is the remote. Your laptop is the machine doing the work. You may be walking outside. You get a research idea. You send one line from your phone. By the time you sit at your desk, the laptop has already made the draft and saved the file. Only one thing is needed. Your laptop must stay awake. One small detail can save you a lot of pain. A skill can live in two places. One is user level, one is project level. A user level skill is available everywhere. Any project, any Claude session, same skill. A project level skill lives inside one project folder. It works only when you are inside that project. Think of it like this. User level is your personal notebook. Project level is a file kept inside one client folder. So if the skill is general, like writing, research, or report making, install it at user level. If the skill is only for one project, keep it in that project. If you do not choose clearly, you may come back next month and say, Are, where did my skill go? Now, here is the big idea. Most people use Claude like a smarter search box. They paste context, get one answer, close the chat, and start again tomorrow. Skills change that. Your normal instructions are already saved. Your audience notes are already saved. Your format is already saved. In simple words, you stop typing the same background again and again. You become more like the person who designs the work. And this is why the phone trigger matters. It is not a trick. It is a remote control for work you already set up. Once the skill is ready, you do not need to sit at the desk to start the work. You only need to send the right message. Here is your simple next step. Pick one prompt you used more than 3 times this week. Open Claude Cowork. Type skill creator. Answer the questions. Run the test. Compare the outputs. If the skill version is better, approve it. That is the whole loop. One skill may take 15 minutes. The next one will be faster. The fifth one will be even faster. In simple words, your AI setup starts feeling less like a chat box. It starts feeling like a small team. This team already knows your working style. Start with one repeat task. That is enough.